Yes, hello, brethren, all over the world. Thank you for joining. It's a quick afternoon here. Um, I don't know if you look at the screen now, you can see what I'm seeing here on the screen. It looks like a breaking news. Looks like what would I say? Some kind of bothering news that's going on at the moment. So this news here, I just want to bring it up this afternoon. It seems like one that is bothering me so much. First of all, let me thank everyone that is coming in here. If you have questions, you can ask and drop a comment on the comment section. I saw this headline. This bothers me. I started wondering what's going on. I asked myself, could it be possible that Zamfara shut down 11 cattle markets over the bandits? You see, there is a high complicity of Zoom media. These people, they call them bandits. They don't call them terrorists, or they don't call them Fulani jihadis. They call them good name, very good name, so that you cannot identify the particular people that are doing this. Or over a banditry, because of it, they shut down how many markets? 11 cattle markets, specifically 11 cattle markets. It didn't say spare parts market. It didn't say maybe okrika market. It didn't say maybe what should I say, tomato market. No. It didn't say maybe electronics market. No. This is cattle markets because of banditry going on. And who are these people dealing with the cattle business, if not Fulani Janjaweed? So I read this headline. I happen to ask myself, this country must be mad. This country they call Islamic State of Nigeria must be mad, honestly. Why are they calling them bandits? Or why do the northern governments like Zamfara have the temerity, the audacity, the impetus to resist these hooligans who go about carrying guns, doing ethnic cleansing, and maybe some brutality of terrorizing a community, a peaceful community? So the question is that if they have this audacity, if the Zamfara government have this audacity to do it, why is it that the Igbo people don't have the audacity to shut down the cattle market in Lokpanta, where they discovered up to 90, or is it 80 or 90 bodies of people behind their cattle market in that Lokpanta in Abia State? They could not shut it down. Plus, the bodies of newborn babies. Unless the Igbo did not shut it down, yet they were romancing body, trying to make peace. Here is the people trying to do the needful to protect their people. I remember when the dead Buhari was in power and the Attorney General called Malami was interviewed on Channel TV, and I think it was Shewa Kimbalewe was asking him what is his stand when the southern governors gathered in Delta State was making resolution to ban open grazing. And Malami, the Attorney General, told Shehu Akimbelewe on Channel TV that the southern governors coming together to ban the open grazing is like a northern government coming together to ban all the people selling spare parts. So who are the people selling spare parts if not Igbos? So this is a real contraction or dangerous diversity where people find themselves being among the people who don't value life. So now, if you ask me about this cattle market now, what about the one that happens in Lokpanta in the Abia State, where the new governor, Dr. Otis, discovered 80-something adult bodies and the children, rounding up about 100 and something dead bodies behind that market. Nobody give account of it, and that market is still functioning up to today. Nothing happens. It's very unfortunate. So the Ohanese Igbo coming to romance body with these people, I think these people are the most glorified coward I've ever seen. This Ohanese Igbo. So I will bring to you the latest concerning about this banditry. I think, do I have to read this news? It's very unfortunate. It said here that the Zamfara state government has again closed 11 cattle markets in some parts of state until further notice. This was disclosed in a statement on Wednesday by the State Commissioner for Information, Mumi Hidara, saying the decision follows security report that the bandits were using the market to sell off their Russell cows. Can you imagine? What about the one in Lokpanta that are using to kill the villages, using to, terrorize the indigenous people in Abia State? I'm not talking about the one they discovered in Anambra after that Abia own was unveiled. Because it was after that Abia own, Bianco Juju revealed that something like that happened in Anambra, and Soludo didn't talk it. Not even Ohanese and Igbo talk it. But here is the people doing something that will favor them. They are not doing anything that will favor government, but what will favor them is only the thing that favor their environment. Some of them are honest, some are not honest, some are complicit, some compromised. Okay, so let me read the second paragraph. The effective market, according to Hydra, are Sefa and the BP's market in Sefa local government, Jangebe market in the Talaba Mafara local government, and Wuya market in Anka local government. Others are Magli Didi market in the Maradu local government, all this Janjaweed baptismal market name. I'm not good to pronounce it. So what are we saying here? All these markets were labeled, and I'm going to show you the latest news. There was one guy they brought to the Arise TV who was talking passionate.
And I will ensure that they are peaceful.
How these people are being lynched, or how they are being brutalized. Let me bring it up. I'm going a moment. I think, well, is it not showing up here? One moment, please. Why is it not coming up? Okay. Here is the man that I want to bring up. He's bringing up a news, which I will show you in a moment. Yeah, this is the man. You will hear what he needs to say now. He's giving report on the insecurity about the recent death row that happens in Plateau. But let's listen now. We shall hear what it's going to tell us.
And I will ensure that they are peaceful, we will ensure that they are safe. But at the end of the day, you find out that a community it's being killed and sacked. From what you're seeing on the television now, is that these people have lost hope. And losing hope, they are leaving this community and they are likely not coming back. Go back to this same community in the next 1 month. Go back to this same community in the next 1 month. You will see that this community is being occupied by people that are not from the villages.
You see, when you go back to this community, you will find out that the people that have occupied it are not the indigenous people. So what they're doing is total cleansing. The more they wipe out the community, they occupy. You know, it's a game plan. And yet, the so-called southern of Sokoto or southern of every northern part Janjaweed are still pretending. When something like that happens, they come to tell the public that federal government should speed up to secure the people and implement security measure, so that this kind of thing doesn't happen. What about the current state of that environment where that thing happened? After 1 month, who are the people living there? Is there another set of people living there? But the same Southern of Sokoto who raise the alarm, who bring the thing to the book that government should do something, security agency should do something, did not go to the community to inquire, although they go there and inquire that their own people has occupied it, their own Fulani has occupied it, but yet they will not ask government to go and chase out the same people that have replaced the indigenous people of that villages. Everybody will go meet, and before you know it, they will change that community to their favorable name and call it whatever they want to call it, any Janjaweed. So it belongs to them. Very, very. This I don't know. Come on, let's listen to this one again.
Because out of this, so far in Plateau State, I can tell you that in Rio, over 40 villages have been wiped out since 2001, and people are occupying. In Berkeley, the same place where this attack was, in Bokos, most of these communities are being wiped out, and people that we don't know them from nowhere come in and occupy these villages. And at the end of the day, when such issues happen, you hear that the president or whosoever has given directive. Yes, it's good. President has given directives as chief security commander-in-chief of the armed forces. But at the end of the day, who usually redirect these armed forces or the security agencies not to carry out the directives of the president? Because if the president has given directives and the directives is not being carried and people are being killed on daily basis, heads should roll. We have security formation, we have STF, we have the army, we have whatsoever formation as today, presently in Mangu local government, that has enough security personnel, just 1 hour drive to the villages in Bokos, between Bokos and Berkeladi. What happened? On that same 26th, there was a high form of show of force by security agencies within the Mangu axis on the main road. Let me tell you, the same time that show of force was going on by security agencies, blocking roads, nobody could pass, showing the kind of armored cars they have, showing the form they made. That same time, people are being sacked in villages in the hinterland in Bokos. So what is the essence of what are you doing there? And at the same time, when intelligence show, when local intelligence, these people have route, they come on bikes, and on each bike is either like 3 people or 2 to 3, and they can travel between one state to the other. It will take them not less than 30 minutes to 1 hour to travel. When they are moving from one village to another as bees, as moving with motorbikes, people raise alarm. But when this alarm is being raised, we expect that security agencies should be proactive. But at the end of the day, nothing happened. You will see, you have intel that this thing is happening, is going to, you see movement of people on bikes, 3 in numbers, in hundreds of bikes. The next day or that same night, people are being sacked. What is the essence, most of these checkpoints?
People are being sacked, and what is the essence of this checkpoint? To tell you that the security agencies have compromised. They have compromised the security architecture. When something like that happens, alarm is raised and nobody, gives concern, means there is intruder. There is somebody who gives them the information, or somebody among them to what it. How can you go and employ Janjaweed? I think there was one news, video I saw this morning where the armies are beating a woman carrying a little child behind her. beating her, brushing her, pushing her inside the bush, doing all manner of assault to the woman, plus other women, that together with her, people that are running out of the villages in Plateau to the neighboring town or city to secure their life and running after their life. And this danger, I don't think I can do this here because of YouTube community guideline. Because if I bring it here now, you will see that the army, they look like Janjaweed, they look like Fulani terrorists with proper gun. But what exposed them is the badge, Nigeria flag that is on their chest. I mean, on their arm here. That was exposed them. That proved that yes, it's Nigeria army that is doing this. They are the one doing it. So they mix up with the Fulani Janjaweed to go and invade a village and wipe out the indigenous people there. They are the one doing it. I think I will do that one now after this program. I will do it on Twitter. Anybody can go and see how. In fact, the badge, you see the badge, Nigeria badge, Nigeria logo there. So this to tell you that it is the Nigeria terrorists in army uniform that are doing this kind of thing. You can hear what this gentleman is saying here. When something happens, there is no action, there is nothing, they can't do anything. I don't know, there was one former Zamfara governor again who was on Channel TV. I don't know how I can get that now. Just give me a moment. If I can see it, then I will bring it up here where he was saying it. But let's watch this video again from A to Z. Thank you.
That's quick. The crimes you have in the north, the insecurity you have in the north is as a direct consequence of their own action. They groomed them. Al-Qaeda in the Maghreb, ISIS in West Africa, Boko Haram, Fulani headsmen, bandits, all of them. Who brought them to Nigeria? It's Fulani. Fulani brought them into Nigeria. El Rufai brought them in. Bauchi State Governor brought them in. Are you people deaf and dumb and stupid? When you come out and you pretend, oh, we are one Nigeria, go and show me. Somebody was asking, where is the boundary, where would the boundary of Biafra begin? And I asked the fool, where did the boundary of Nigeria begin? People from Niger come in and go as they like. Most of these idiots are from Niger. They are building a pipeline to Niger. They are building a railway line to Niger. They are building roads to Niger. Whereas where the money comes from, which is Biafra land, we don't have those infrastructure. No, we don't. But you're taking our money. You come to Izombe, you come to Ohaji, you come to Ebema, you come to Aguleri, you come to Ebonyi. You take our resources, sell it, get the money, and now you're building a way to Niger Republic. And you want me to be happy with you. Clap for you. Oh, Nigeria is doing well. One Nigeria. I think you are insane. You come to my land, you take our oil, you take our gas, you take our manpower, you take everything, our VAT, our tax that we pay. You are now building a road from Katsina to Niger, airport in Niger, refinery in Niger. You take oil, crude oil from my land, you take it to Niger, you refine it, you bring it back to me as a refined petroleum, or as PPS as you call it. And you're telling me that that country is viable. You're telling me that Nigeria should be supported. We are in one Nigeria. We are not going anywhere. And you're dying every day. Because those that they appointed to speak for you, they gave them money and positions. So that they will come out on the pages of newspapers to give the world the misleading impression that everything is okay, when things are not okay.
Exactly. Unless Igbo, they will come out on the pages of newspaper to pretend to you that everything is okay when things are not okay. The people who are there to say the truth, to speak the truth, to represent you, they are compromised. You can imagine. Anyhow these people treated them, they keep quiet. They continue day by day to rubbish Igbo race. Who again, Hopus of them said the other day that Igbos should make peace with Nigeria. I keep asking myself, what offense Igbo did to these people to make peace with them? Is it Nigeria that will make peace to Igbos, or Igbos will make peace with Nigeria? I really don't understand that comment. It is something that is beyond me. I could not even understand. I could not understand. Igbo should make peace with Nigeria. How? Make peace in what sense? I don't understand. How can Igbo make peace with Nigeria? Are they making peace with Nigeria that Igbos killed a lot of Nigerians? What about Fulani herdsmen, banditry that are killing Nigerians now? Have they made peace with Nigerians, or have Nigeria made peace with them? Of course, Nigeria is making peace with them, giving them some allowance and some allocations. I don't understand. Very unfortunate. That is all I have for this critical news now. I wanted to bring up the other news where that former governor was saying the people that brought insecurity in the north are Fulani people. Let me play this thing continuously and see if I can look for that video.
Go through the statements of Ohaneze and see the contradictions in it. Nigeria is not working. We are marginalized. And then you come back and say Nigeria is one. We must stay in it together. Are you not foolish? These are the useless intellectuals that you have. On one hand, you say Nigeria is not working. You're marginalized. You are being discriminated against. You're suffering. They're killing you everywhere. And you come back to the same place and say Nigeria must be one. Had Nigerians gotten together to say they want to be part of this useless contraption, that's entirely their business. I'm a Democrat, I've subscribed to it. But have you asked yourself this question? Why is it that all those asking you to remain in one Nigeria has something to gain from Nigeria, or they have benefited in the past? Nothing more, nothing less. I saw the letter that Atiku Abubakar wrote to President Biden. In it, Atiku Abubakar said to come and help us fight terrorism in order to ensure that there will be no regional destabilization. That is their game plan at the U.S. State Department for very many years, until we stepped in. They keep trotting out these lies. Once Nigeria breaks up, there will be destabilization in the entire region. I said it because you don't understand African history. Most of these people are not. When I say they say I'm insulting them. No, I'm not insulting you. Most of you are not educated. In Africa, we are tribal creatures in Africa. In Africa, we are tribal creatures in Africa. We always go back to our village where we were born, where our umbilical cord, how long, where it was buried. That's where we come from. That is why every Christmas, Easter, New Year festival, or August meeting, you see us migrating back to where we come from. And I keep saying these things to Africans, they don't understand it. They don't understand it. Everywhere in Africa during Christmas, if you like, be in South Africa, if you like, let it be in Kenya, you let it be in Rwanda, everybody from the capital goes to the village. If you go to Accra, the same thing happens. This past Christmas, if you like, go to Cotonou, go to Yaoundé in Cameroon. Everybody living in the capital cities of Africa, they go back to their villages. They go back to their tribes where they come from. Do they do that in the Western world?
No, they don't do it.
During Christmas, these people migrating from, I come
They don't do it.
from Florida, I'm going to Florida. No, you don't. Because people come from where they are born. We come from
I think I need to add.
where our ancestors were born. That is the difference between black people in Africa and those from Europe and other parts of the world. We come from, so if you ask somebody, where do you come from? He or she will mention their village. That is what makes us Africans. Very, very unique. If you destroy that, you're finished as a people. In Africa, we are.
Yes, I just find out the video I was looking for now. I think I need
people. These elements that are killing people
Yes.
in the name of banditry,
Uh-huh.
do you perhaps have an idea of who these people are? You mentioned that they have different groups.
Yes.
But I know that you've made an overture to some of them, to reach out to them, to in fact grant amnesty to some of them. Who are these people in the real sense of it, Governor?
Listen, he granted them amnesty. These terrorists, a sitting governor is granting amnesty to. They pamper them, they beg them, they harbor them, they make them as part of them. But the Eastern governors don't see their own children, their own citizens as part of them. No, no, no. They will just immediately go to court immediately or go to Asorok, bring injunction and all that, say, oh, look, proscribe IPOB, proscribe Nnamdi Kanu, kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. How many of these people, governors in the north, brought a fighter jet to bomb their own people? That's what you ask yourself. Even the one the Zoo army mistakenly bombed and they kill in their where is that? Is it? I've forgotten that state in the north. All of them rise up. We are shouting, but when Hope Uzodinma brought terrorists in army uniform to bomb Imo State citizens, nobody talk. Even Ohanes Igbo was even supporting it. When Wike did the same thing in Obibo, did anybody talk? But their own people, when they are doing havoc, killing people, they will give them amnesty, shelter them, pamper them, give them scholarship to go abroad to be rehabilitated, and bring back home. Maybe integrate them into society. Any of the high-ranking offices, they will make them pamper them there. How many IPOB members have you seen these people pampered? Or maybe give them amnesty? No, because you are Igbo or you are Biafra, they cannot. Let's listen to this thing.
They are the same people like me who speak the same language like me, who profess the same religious beliefs like me. So what we have here on ground is bandits. They are not aliens. They
No.
are people we know. They are people that have been living with us for hundreds of years. The infiltration we have from some West African countries and North African countries are also people of the Fulani extraction.
Simple.
Majority of those involved in this banditry are Fulanis, whether it is palatable or not, but that's the truth. I'm not saying 100% of them are Fulani, but the majority of them are. And these are people who live in the forest, with their main occupation is rearing of cattle. Probably over time, their fortunes dwindle with the climate change, lack of access to education, both Islamically and Western, also aggravated the situation.
You see? You heard it? These are the people with their cattle business. They cause problem, they cause wahala, they cause. In fact, they will violate everything you have in your community. They will make sure that that thing that you believe to be your own welfare, they violate it. They violate your house, they violate your business, they violate your office, they violate your life, they put you in danger. Every one set of people can area, one set of people. And the corruption rose from government to government. When you think maybe another set of person will come up as a president from maybe south to handle the insecurity, when he comes in, he compromise. Although when you have the the commander of Boko Haram as a zoo vice president, what do you think? You happen, I think there was a photo, a video last time where he visited the Fulani Boko Haram Janjaweed terrorists in their own den, in their own camp where they are lodging. The vice president visited them. Can Obi, Peter Obi visit IBOB camp? That day heaven will fall. They will say he's not qualified to contest all manner of things. But he will be there defending Fulani. When something happened in the plateau, he will show very passionate concern about the people over there. But when something happened in the east, he doesn't talk. I think let me bring one interview Peter Obi had with BBC. We will just compare it with what is happening now, how Peter Obi is playing his own role to deny his own people and allowing the Janjaweed to punish them. I will bring up that thing. We bring fact and figure. I think this has to do when he was when he asked that since all this IPOB thing has been going on, why has he not talked? Why has he not speak out? And he was saying, does he carry gun? Have you seen him with a gun? Let's hear. Very unfortunate. These are the people. These are the people.
I left 75 billion.
Ụfọdụ si na ikwubeghị okwu nke a bụ ajụ ikpeazụ m ga-ajụzi gị na ikwubeghị okwu nnukwu gbasara ọgbaghara na-ada na mpaghara Igbo niile, na ikwubeghị okwu na anụbụ olu gị ọfụma ikpo okwu aha gbasara nke mbụ gbasara Nnamdi Kanu na ojiji eji ya na n'ụlọ mkpọrọ, na nke abụọ gbasara ịkatọ
Ọndụ na-adịghị ntị, onwe ndị na-enwere ntị. Anyị chere nwere etu anyị si ekwu okwu.
Are you hearing him?
Anyị chere nwere etu anyị si ekwu okwu.
Notice it.
Onwere n'ebe efuru Peter Obi, ọ na-anụ ọgụ.
But the Fulani herdsmen took gun and be killing people all over the zoo, lavishing people, destroying markets, and doing all kind of things. Have you ever talked about it? The answer is what? Yes. Because when they went to Plateau and wiped out villages you came up and talk. Yet when the Fulani herdsmen, no, they are not herdsmen, they are terrorists. When they went to Ebonyi and wiped out 4 villages, did you talk? You didn't talk because what? It's an Igbo land. When the Lokpanta cattle market we are found up to 100 and something bodies, did you talk? Because it's an Igbo land. But immediately the zoo army in the zoo terrorists in army uniform went to Kaduna and kill a lot of people, throw bomb and kill a lot of people. You went and show sympathy to the family. But here they are asking you on BBC, why that you have not spoken anything about Ogbagara Igbo concerning the issue of Nnamdi Kanu and all that. He said, no, we're not going to be Kekwanu mgbe ifuru Asare Dokubo who bubtere AK-47 days in a public. What did you say? Nothing. Have you seen Mazin Nnamdi Kanu carry gun before? If you have seen him, tell me. Because if you are abroad, they cannot talk. But when you see Asare Dokubo carrying gun, did you talk? Or when he said that he has a military company, he told Chinua Kimbalo that the Nigerian government hired him. Buhari government regime is pleased to hire him to do military or security architect, to design security architecture in the southeast to keep the security. Did you say anything? I think you have came up in several occasions to show AK-47 on a public video. Did you say anything? Here they're asking you why you have not spoken anything about the situation of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. He said it depends what they're saying. Everybody has his own way of talking. Your own way of talking is maybe body language or maybe silent in answer. You cannot talk. But, you know, you are doing yourself. I think you are dreaming about 2027. Who told you Nigeria will last till then? You're wasting your time.
C'est tout yasi go go re tout yasi go re tout yasi go re tout yasi go.
All right, thank you very much for having us, Your Excellency Peter Obi.
I left 75 billion.
75 billion GPD. That's all you can do. GPD leaving 75 million. How can you leave money in a GPD account or whatever you can call it without development, investment in the life of youth? When you left that money, 75 million, another Janjaweed will come in and liquidate the money. The money cannot be found. You are doing economic foolishness. I don't blame you. It is our fault. We allow people like you to be walking on the street. It's just a very big error. I don't know what to tell you, but it is time we will teach all of you a lesson. What happens to Nnamdi Kanu? You don't talk. He said it depends on everybody, the way they talk, but you cannot tell us how you talk. Very unfortunately. Brethren, I think I need to stop this program from here. I don't think there is any other thing I need. The only thing that prompted me to come up here live to make this broadcast is the heading you are seeing on the screen here, that Zamfara shut down 11 cattle markets over banditry. That's what annoyed me. The reason why they continue to call these people bandits is what I don't understand. They continue to call them bandits. On what reason? I don't know. Well, whatever the reason may be, I don't know. But I'm telling you that these people are just extraordinary mad. They are mad beyond comprehension. But IPOB or maybe indigenous people of Biafra, they call them whatever. They just go to court and proscribe them. Call them any name, you know. How many markets have been shut apart from this normal sit-at-home activity for the release of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? Still, zoo is trying to resist the activity, making sure that they keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, thinking that if they keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu there, the Biafra thing of this agitation will stop. It's not going to stop. Biafra is a spirit. Nobody can stop it. I think I have to see if I can just draw the curtain here for now. So, brethren, I thank you for watching. I think I have to say thank you very much for following us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everything contribution. I thank you, Chioma Francis. Chioma, bless you. From me, from here, it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching. You're from Battle Cry TV.